Hello, we haven't played in a while, but we're here over here in the environmental control and life support systems, and you speak with this guy. He says they are controlling one hub. Each faction controls one hub, and there are 4 hubs that lead to this place. And their faction can have 2, so they send the Brotherhood to fight the Protectorate, and we'll go over there and kill whatever is left, and we'll gain access to the second one. So the Church will have 2 access hubs, and the other ones will be left with 1 each. So that will make us more powerful, or faction that is. Now I still have a big problem with this game. It's very easy to pass the skill checks for me, but I want to attack. I want more loot and more good stuff. Well, like usually, Jed and Evans will lead the way. Also, the fights are getting super hard because this is no longer the bandits we're fighting or the mercenaries or stuff like that. These are professional soldiers. And that guy even has a rank to show for it. Forgot to equip... I forgot to equip one of the gas grenades. Nah, we should be okay. Pulse grenade. And that will destroy our action points. Oh, it completely stopped her shield as well. Well, we'll not hit anything then. I guess we can try to do it like this. Not bad. Poor Evans. Oh, his distortion field is deactivated. Deactivated all of our goodies. I guess you can reload the fight and you don't activate them until the last turn. Mr. Evans, are you feeling okay? Okay, whose soldier had their turn? Oh, these two are so dangerous and they are kind of split up. Anyway, it's only 2 soldiers, but believe you, they will just focus down one of your characters and defeat him. It's not very bad. So, yeah, let's not do that. Huh. I can make him stand up, but probably these 2 soldiers will attack him and I can attack him. Well, I guess I just have to hope for the best. Close combat. They say it's close combat, but it's not really close combat. Barely had enough action points to shoot once. That was a weird choice. You run up to him and then go the other side. Shoot the other side at least. Yeah, it looks like they only deactivated our stuff, not theirs. Oh, that could have been a big fail. Can't even shoot once. Huh, a gas grenade, interesting. Guess we just have to run away as much as we can from them. And hide behind the soldiers. That hurt a lot. No, let's do an aim shot to the weak point. No, to the legs. That's how you're supposed to do it. So we have a better chance of hitting. Now let's use the steam just to make sure we are safe. Yeah, if you play this game the wrong way or if you make a single mistake, you'll be surprised how fast you die. It seems like the SMGs are much stronger than I originally thought. Attack the ones near you, don't attack... Okay. That's a shotgun, that's not a big gun. What was the headshot aimed to the head? This puts me out of the gas. Staggered and stunned, perfect. It's kind of a waste of bullet at this point, but we should be okay. He still will be poisoned, so I guess there's no point in trying anything with him. This will hurt him. Oh, hits. Okay, that soldier was so stunned. Double or triple stunned. Let's see the loot. Well, I like the credits, so we got 300 credits. Battered, yeah, assault rifle. And, yeah. See, this is what I don't like about the game, or I don't understand. I think the characters are much too weak for... I mean, they're purely built for combat. These characters are so weak that... Okay, their gear is so weak that it doesn't even matter what damage they do, because they'll just get lucky with crits or other attacks. Or grenades. And that's kind of how the game is currently. Explorer coat. Yeah, even the weakest enemies will... I mean, the enemies with the weakest gear will be able to inflict a lot of damage on you just because of their purely combat stats, as opposed to us, which... Oh. Probably we should say hello to him. Thank you for your help, brother. So, protectors are minus 13 already. I guess protectors will be the one that will take the biggest hit to relation. Press P to heal everyone. And this is only because our biotech is level 5 and it's rising a little more. Also, it might be a good idea to remove everything from the gear you capture. I bought the cloaking field by accident. I thought I would use it in that mission, but it's impossible to do that mission without a dedicated sneaking character, or at least with a few more traits. Evans took a lot of damage, somehow. So we have an emitter and a pulse capacitor. Oh, I guess the thing we're missing is the emitter. Shield HP. Huh. We don't have one of those. He has a level 2 one. Okay, so his shield is super strong. And he can get another capacitor. So without it, it's free. With it, it's not such a big difference. And she doesn't have enough to use that one. Okay. I guess that was not so bad. Wait, what do you mean not yet? This was the easiest fight ever. I mean, this is probably a mission where you have to get easy loot. Yes, and the sarcophagus stuff is over there. This is the normal entrance to the elevator. Oh. I see a lot of chests. I like that. So, I guess we'll have to go over there to the computer first of all. Does it mention where we are? We're in the church hub. Okay. The terminal. No code. What about the medical machine? Upgrade implants. I don't have any upgrades to implants to upgrade. I also can give one more implant to Evans, which I don't know which it will be. To be honest, I think a data jack will be important for everyone because they'll gain more skills or they'll gain experience bonus. So it will be 10% more experience, but on the other hand, it's kind of useless at this point. On the other hand, strength doesn't really help them, so I'm clueless. Let's just give Evans the strength one. Oh, he'll only accept the heart. And Jed, I think he is the same. Oh yeah, they will only accept the heart because they... I don't know, it's a thing. I guess that HP regeneration will be very useful at some point. Why don't they accept the other implants? I don't understand. I guess we don't need to understand. I just need to finish the game so I can restart at some point. Oh, I only had one heart and I gave it to Evans. Well, I guess it will be fine. We'll find another one. Slightly used. Okay, no tokens. Oh, and this is the combat. I don't think I want to do that just yet. Okay, let's handle the other business and then we'll go and do that. I think this is just to go where we came from, or no? A dead body. I'm pretty sure there's no way to do it, but we'll try it anyway. So let me see. Toxic resistance is 80 for that helmet. So it's 80 for all of the masks. Yeah, there's no point in trying that. Probably that will be modified in the upcoming updates. Oh, they have to duck. Okay, this door doesn't open. Great. As you can see, we have so many options in this game, sometimes it doesn't even make sense what options we have. I guess you cannot go there because you don't have anything to do anyway. I don't know, I still haven't made up my mind about the game. I'll make a review at some point for the early access, probably this week. And I don't think it will be good. How goes the war, little brother? He happens to be human, but his augmentation is okay. The warrior fighting fish, swim, birds, fly, main, wage war. Any implants for trade? Was never designed to be hacked out of a corpse and repurposed like in service or existing arguments as they used to do on all Earth, but it won't be cheap. Oh, what do you need money for? Purchasing power and influence. Any side effects? Minor nerve and tissue damage. Yeah, I need 2000 for that, and this guy is one of the most important characters in the game. That will lead me to the sneaking challenge, which I don't want to do, and I cannot do it. Well, then it's settled. We have to go to this place. Yeah, he will give you basically double the stats of an implant. Probably, yeah, the first one I want is dexterity, so I have more action points. Six electronics, oh come on, I only have 5. So close, yet so far away. That is also not available to us, okay. Okay, let's just go over there. 6 electronics to get all of those chests. That's kind of a high price to pay. I don't know, if the developers will rebalance everything, I think the game will become a little easier in certain aspects. Of course, a little more streamlined, but I'm worried about the fact that they're not really adding more encounters or more fights or more things to do. They're hyper focused on balancing what they have right now. Which is good, but you cannot make a game simply, I mean, let's just say like this. If I'm playing the game for the first time, I'll finish the game in 50 hours. If I'm playing the game for the second time, probably 10 hours. That's not a good look, in my opinion. That's great. So we were barely able to do one single thing in there. Who has something to do? She has a feat she can activate. Well, that's interesting because I would really love to have Prowler. Do I care enough? I mean, yeah, we can try. We can try, but I guarantee you will not succeed because Faith needs a little better skill to go through there. So let's save this under 1. And she probably needs to get rid of a lot of things, so definitely get rid of that. Her sneak is only 20, sadly. When she can just take the skill for this. Come on, this is a bit weird. I guess I can autosave. Okay, I'm listening. How did you get in here? This guy is the guy you met in the mission control, and he said we need an eye to open the big door. And we can open the big door, and we have 2 ways to do it, but I'm not sure how long it will be until the beta is live. So let's try and get this done right now. I just want the rewards. I don't care what happens to her. And let's see how this is done. Oh, it's much better. You have to avoid stepping on the red ones. And now you'll say everything is red. Indeed it is. We'll get caught. I really hate this. Look at how hard it is to see the red ones versus the green ones. Sadly, I think... Yeah, this is a trial and error game more or less, because that's how the sneaking works in this game. So everything is red over here, I cannot pass the red ones. If you pass the turn, you'll be caught at some point. Okay, so let's do this another way. Apparently that's the right way to do it. Let's give this a few tries, but again, I can guarantee you the game is designed in such a way you will not be able to do it. What about if we check Prowler? I heard that Prowler is the better thing to take. I guess this is our life now. I really don't think Prowler will work. So let's see if we can figure out this little puzzle. From what I tried off camera with Lazarus, you have to go over here and then go down there somehow. How did they catch her? Probably it was a red tile and I didn't notice it. Yeah, I don't know why they have to make everything so tedious. Just use other colors, use more distinctive markers. I mean, there's no reason why you would walk into the red one anyway. And the camera motion doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make any sense. See, everything turns to red because you're near it, and the first turn you activate this, it's your best one. Doesn't really matter, we still get caught. And I think we need computers or something like that to open the sarcophagus anyway. And this... See, this is what I don't understand. Why are you getting caught? What happens to you? Why? Because the cameras are not even near you. I think one of the sarcophagus needs biotech and the other one needs computer, so that's why I was trying to do it with my main character. Okay, we'll try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, I don't know, I'll leave it for later, if I can do it later. If not, we'll just have to see the other way of opening this. We'll miss a little bit of loot, but I think it's stupid that the developers focus so much on a single thing that people really don't like. Who likes sneaking? Probably there are some people. Probably the developers like sneaking. Yeah, but to me it's just incomprehensible. I cannot understand it. And another thing, if you're playing a game for 2 hours, I want some progress. I mean, this is not a mini game you can pass unless you have the right stats. And if you don't know what the stats are, because you need metagame knowledge. We'll try one more time. it doesn't make sense that you would fail some challenges just based on the fact you don't know how to do them. Imagine that. Failing a test because you don't know how to do them. And again, it's the same problem I've been complaining about. You don't learn anything from your failure. You cannot go over here because as you can see there will be red ones. You can pass through the green ones, the red ones will trigger the alarm, and the red ones will be green ones if you activate your cloaking field, but you don't have enough to go all the way across the room. And even if you go all the way across the room, this camera will spot you the first moment. And even if you make it over here, as you can see, they all turn red. Oh man. What? Doesn't make any sense, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it later if the game allows me. If not, I just really don't care. I really don't care anymore. It's just too nonsense. And a lot of the quest designs in this game just don't make sense and are just pure nonsense. At the full release it will not... I don't think they'll change anything major in the full release. I just hope they add more combat and more content, because the current content is mostly focused around you doing silly stuff like this. Believe me, I think I have about 20 hours in game and I have about 50 hours in total spent on the game. I spend probably 3 hours researching and 1 hour playing. I'm not kidding, that's the that's the ratio I've been investing in this game, and I don't think other people like it either, because either you do that or you restart. Centuries. You're already an old man. It rebuilds you. Anything you don't really need. It is removed altogether or replaced with cybernetics. The digestive system can be replaced by a much more efficient nutrient delivery system. The adaptive immune system in the present that safe. The health save, but on an individual level, is fickle and prone to failures. The productive system, not needed in deep space. The ship is deteriorating before your eyes, but you keep on fighting like it's the only thing that matters. We have moved beyond that. Did you also meet? What choice did we have? Miller said that anyone who wishes to leave and never to return was free to do so. No one did. We know that the life support system must be maintained and shielded from the conflict raging across the ship. Oh, that's interesting. Who's Miller? The last CTO. Ava's father. It's very interesting. You cannot access fast travel because you're stuck in the quest line. Or should I say in the quest loop? Recessed eye sockets, as hollow as the skulls, host military hardware adapted from combat robots. As well. Soldier from the first days of the mutiny. He was too damaged when he came in. Save his brain and they improvise for the rest. Works better with goggles, but why hide such beauty? Wait, which one is the monk? And I guess that might be him. The portraits don't make sense. Love everything about the game except certain features like this. Huh. That's Matthias. Well, she said tag to Ava, I will tag to Zeta. Monk with piercing blue eyes instead gives you in your direction. Who are you? Third generation. Resignation Zeta means I have envoy augments. I was reborn 25 years ago. Suggest long-term malnutrition. Oh, most likely, okay, so she is from the pit. I thought all mocks came from the original maintenance crew, the first generation, yes. A specialized military kit designed for liaising with a potentially hostile native population, okay? Don't mean us, do you? Envoy peacekeepers. What is a peacekeeper? Where are you increasing your operations? Okay, I like that a lot. So we basically bought the whole sneak system for... This was 700 credits and we don't even need it. We cannot even use it for anything. Probably not now, maybe later. The body doesn't match the portrait at all. I guess they just put just assign random characters and we'll fix them later. Yeah. You know what they say? The most temporary solutions are the permanent ones. Why did you request this meeting? Her intonation is as flat as the digital voice of an end-tap dispenser. Simply waiting for the data. Her left eye remains fixed on your new companion while the right pivots to focus on you. Which one is the new companion? Oh, Matthias. Bring it to us. Why do you want it? To maintain life support until Starfarer... Oh, that's the name of the ship. Reaches its destination. That is our mandate. What about all of this? Functional capacity continues to deteriorate. Currently we're at 57%. Operational standard is 85%, but Earthborn can tolerate as low as 70%. In exigent cases, 50% is acceptable, but only temporary. Are you saying the Earthborn won't be able to breathe or air and drink or water? On Earth, those who live at high altitude have evolved genetic adaptations. Okay. Adaptations. Some islanders who make a living diving evolve larger spleens to increase the amount of oxygen in their blood to stay longer underwater. What happens if the functional capacity drops below 50%? Insufficient data to speculate. Simulations have on record indicate irreversible population loss if capacity falls below 60% for more than 3 months. Oh. Yet we have been operating under these conditions for decades. The projected duration of the voyage was exceeded over 80 years ago. Damage sustained during the mutiny complicated things further. What would the life support machine do? We will integrate it to the main system and hope it buys us enough time to reach Proxima. It won't perform any miracles, it was never designed to sustain anything like a ship this size, but if it gets up to 60%, maybe 65%, it will be well worth it. That's the base case. It took 20 years to fall from 60 to 57. Oh, if you get it to 60, we have earned another 20 years. At first, 63, 65, 50. It's interesting. All you need is fuel. We'll do the rest. Now both our eyes are on you. Scanning every detail. Where can I get this fuel? The engine room. Where is the engine room? The ship's engines. The mutants call it the heart. What else does it need? Very interesting. So this was only a speech, more or less. I guess we can talk to everyone else again. This was a what was the point of going through all of this? Okay, I guess this is the dialogue part of the game. It says let's go. I think it's clear. Matthias will join us at some point of the game. I'm not sure which point. Probably after the next mission. I like to see the machine. What about the monks' men? They're not of the Lord. The devil speaks through them and will pay it mind. To confirm what you told us, if the machine is no use to them, is no use to us. Doesn't appear to be the case. So we don't need the monks. Help, no. We do need to tap into their data bank somehow. I guess we still need the fuel cells. I guess we go to the ship's engine through the robot and the turrets. Oh, Bartholomew. We're back at the factory. Tired of the habitat already? Yeah, I'm very tired of it. How's business? Traffic is good. Many friends? Okay, return to Jonas. Man, they really lock you into this decision, so you cannot go back the way you came. I guess you have to go back to the pit. I like how they're shining, too bad we cannot use them. Oh, there used to be a vendor over here, but there's no vendor. I guess you only have one option back now. Go back to the armory. I don't like it. The game takes away control from the players so many times for such a long period of time. The armory is dark and quiet. The entrance to the depot has been fortified with heavy crates forming a defensive perimeter. Catch a glimpse of a gun barrel and stop abruptly. Lazarus? Asks Tanner. Aren't you sad for sore eyes? I thought I was going to die here. What are you doing here? But folks are getting curious about what's happening in the armory. I did my best to calm them down, but sooner they'll come them looking. Sooner or later they'll come looking. I hope we had more time. We have a buyer, but nothing to sell yet. The machine seems to loom over you now that you understand its purpose and what others will do to prevent its activations. What you had once thought of nothing but as a ticket to a better life will decide the fate of every person on the ship. What do you think? It's what we've been praying for. The sooner we get to machine operation, the better. Let's get the fuel first while the church makes the necessary arrangements. Rest with the monks. We need to find a way to get it from here or find another way to obtain it. And the frogs are still dead over there. Kinda funny. Guess there's no use for us. Check the monitor. Use this. Wait, it was here, right? And it's not there anymore. We can travel to the heart. So let me see. Speak to Tanner. Matthias should be able to join us now, I think. Sorry, Faith. Looks like you'll not be helping us do anything sooner or later. Okay, so time to lose the weakest link of our party. Yeah, she had nice hair. Probably pretty eyes as well. Oh, the eyes are not pretty at all. They have very weird eyes. I haven't been looking at their eyes for a long time. Her portrait looks so much better. Well, goodbye, Faith. You can't strip and dismiss a party member. What? Fine, let's give her items that are expensive but worthless to us. 480. Yeah, let's make her a heavy character, a heavy duty character, even though she will never be one. There. Now you look better. So how much is that? 160. 540. That should be enough. Hey, let me give you your last skill. So she has pistols, a lot of stuff. Well, sadly I didn't really get to give her the rest of the stuff I wanted. Like the sniper and some other things. Well, I almost feel sorry about leaving her like this. What? You need more equipment? This is getting really annoying. You want a gun as well? Well... Tipo A2. I'm not sure what that is. Ah, finally we have the babysitter though. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that you have to switch characters, but definitely he'll be worth it because he is a gifted one. So as you can see, his stats are so much better. So gifted, unfavoring faith, resistance 31, ballistic and melee, +1 regeneration, true grit. He also has evasion, so he can stay out of cover. Control burst. Oh, I like that one a lot. Armored warfare, of course. Oh, I can tag him as well. Plus the HP, plus the big game hunter. I'm not really sure what to give him. Oh, he has a mallet. That's nice. As for the helmet, well... I guess the easiest option is to just give him a full face helmet. You need something against the projectiles. Oh, he has a lot. By the way, don't believe all of this. This is a lie. You cannot really choose what he can equip because his skill is more or less predetermined. So I guess rifle will be the best thing for him. SMG or shotgun will also be good. But you don't have a lot of choices, as they say. I also want to check his implants. Yeah, he has 4 out of 5. So we'll need to install the motor implant on him as well. We'll give him one more point of dexterity, which will make him a total beast. Look at him. Yeah, we'll have to work on him off camera because he will need a lot of work. And the heart has appeared over here, and now we can go back to all of those places we missed out and bully everyone. Anyway, I have to look at his stats a little bit. So as you can see, he has a much better critical chance than the rest of them, and he also has a lot more HP. He is much better at everything else than the rest of these people. He has also critical strike, evasion, and some armor. As opposed to, let's say, Jed, who has been fighting the whole time. So Jed has been fighting from us since the beginning of the game, and with a tag on armor, he still has less evasion, less crit, and less armor than him. Not to mention that 110, 120, 104. So yeah, only Evans, because he's been shooting so many people, has enough pistol skill. So I guess you can kind of prepare for this moment and don't take Jade with you almost never. Anyway, I have to look up some builds for him. Welcome aboard. 2 white coats now. Hey, why does he have protection on his shoulders and I don't? Oh, because this is a ranger coat, which is much better. 200. And reinforced enough thermoplastic to stop a cannonball. I can see that. So his torso armor is 11. Wow. See you next time. Bye bye.